Yeah, that is true. I don't know. I find since going through um all of my stuff and just adjusting it and actually taking the time to put everything together all nicely, it I definitely feel like I have a much better grasp on all of my stream stuff. Also, are you online?
I should be, yes.
Ooh, see. It is not showing you as online.
Here, I'll invite you.
Okay.
I know that Discord's kind of, I mean, not Discord, 7 days to, fucking stream.
Stream.
Steam.
Yeah, Steam is being really weird right now.
Yeah.
Why is this not? I
Like, it's a mix between Steam and Discord that just have lately not been working at 100%, but it's okay because,
could not
Ginga Gunga.
retrieve server information. Connection to
That's
server failed.
weird.
Yeah, the connections are being ungy bungy.
Here, I'll reset the server. I won't switch scenes. I don't think I need to. Continue game, my game, public. Panda's playing Dead by Daylight. Nice. I
Yes.
don't know why I thought that was fucking something to mention.
I don't know. I might I don't know. I might play some Dead by Daylight. Do you have that game too or no?
Sadly, I played back when Dead by Daylight was just a console game.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mm,
I would buy Dead by Daylight, but I have sworn off of it. Kind of like how Jay Remy has sworn off of
League of Legends.
League of Legends. I'm the same way.
Why did Dead
Did
by
it make me
Daylight
toxic?
really make you that toxic or upset you that
Um,
much?
Not really. It was more like a case of like I realized just how hard it is to really play with certain friends if we're playing games like Dead by Daylight. And then on top of that, I used to be pretty okay. Like, right? Like
Yeah.
I was doing skill checks, I could tunnel, not tunnel, I could handle a killer pretty well. And then I kind of just like dropped the game because of school.
Mm-hmm.
That was the main reason why I played in the like first place. It was just to get some relief off of school and to get a new game on console that was actually decent was very rare at the time.
Yeah.
And then the people who I usually played with just stopped playing, and so I subsequently stopped playing as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know
Yeah,
that's how I was in college when um I would I used to play League like literally every single day, and as soon as I got busy and actually got a social life at school, like it
you
just
stopped
all
playing so much.
it all fell to the wayside. Well, it's funny
Yeah,
because everybody else now is like level 300 or 400 and I'm still like 120 something. And I have
you want to
played.
talk? I'm still fucking level two, like 30.
You're still level 30. Oh my
I
gosh.
want you to know I started playing League back when I used to talk to my the only other friend at the time from my other friend group who actually streamed.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it because I genuinely just wanted to play games with them. Um as you can tell, we don't play anymore.
Yes. Oh man. I don't know. It's so funny thinking about that now, how it's like we used to play all these games all the time and then it's like they just completely drop off.
Yeah.
Though
Uh,
whenever I was at school and I wasn't wanting to play any games like League or anything else that was online, I would always
mhm.
go and play my GameCube. Literally
GameCube.
every single time I was bored, I would go and boot up my GameCube and play Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Like that is my go-to fun game.
Yeah. Um, I think for me, because it depends on like the time and if I'm actually using my console or if I'm using my computer, which I haven't used my console in a fat minute. So at least currently, the only games that I've really found like that I keep coming back to is 7 Days to Die. Something about it keeps me more, I guess, attentive.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but as of lately, I've been holding back on actually playing 7 Days to Die so often because I enjoy streaming it. It's very hard to play 7 Days to Die without Twitch integrations anymore. That's my issue.
That is very true. It's always funny
Um,
whenever we're like running and then it's like, oh, boss wave.
yeah. Or, oh, I see that you have reversed me. How could I have been so unattentive that I have switched and ran at least a good 5 fucking feet
Mm-hmm.
before realizing. Um, Another thing is that I guess Minecraft doesn't really provide such a like aspect of gaming all the time. I always play modded Minecraft. I've gotten so like tired of playing normal Minecraft and just zoning out and
Mm-hmm.
just mining for days on end. And you can't have like a full in-depth like you can't that's the one thing that differentiates me from like anyone else currently. If I'm playing a game that requires more attention than I usually output
Mm-hmm.
and I'm alone, I won't talk because I'm so focused. That's what happened during this whole night. I'm usually like pretty talkative, and people say that like I bring up good conversations, but I can only bring up good conversations if someone is there to, I guess, bounce off of.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's part of the reason why I really had a hard time streaming when I first started, like under my old name and like before I started the whole VTuber thing too,
Yeah.
was I would go and I would try to stream and then I wouldn't have anybody watching me.
So
And
you wouldn't feel the need to actually have a commentary.
well, it's not that I would feel the need, it's just like I would be like, "Oh my God, like nobody's watching, like I just am bored. I'm doing my thing. I'm just focused and just lasered in on my stuff." But it's like I've gotten more used to like talking while I'm playing games because I stopped streaming and I just decided to go and record the Halo series and just mess around with that.
Yeah.
And once I did that and I got used to just talking to myself the whole time, like it made it easier. Like even though I don't really like even right now, like it's showing I only have one viewer, but it's like whatever.
Oh, speaking of which, my quick actions.
Quick actions
Um, I need to start to try to do that thing. Uh,
thing.
the group stream.
Okay, yeah. So how do we do that exactly?
Yeah, so I'm about to find that out. Expenditures hosting me, unbans, predictions, activity fee, stats. This is a very good question.
How do we do the thing? There's a
How
man
to
sitting here on the side. I do not appreciate you doing this. Say goodbye to your arm, the spice, and goodbye to your face.
Mhm.
Mm,
Quad stream on the quick actions panel.
do I have motion blur on or something? Because this looks heinous right now.
There's a good chance that you just might accidentally have it.
Oh, what is that under? Quality?
Predictions, unbans, hosting at
No, motion blur is
quad
on.
stream. So it's called squad stream. But I do not see it.
Mm,
Find squad stream on the quick actions panel on your dashboard stream manager. Send an invite. Click add. a channel to the type, and
Oh,
then
is
type
it
the
like on the
channel's name.
Twitch website itself?
Yeah, so I have to go through the Twitch website, and it just interlocks our things. But Twitch's panels itself is really uh interesting, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hosting
There's two
in
zombies
the
standing on
sense
top of each
that
other. Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
even know if this is one of those things where you can do this. I can check if it's an extension.
Might
Blood.
be. Why is there mini horde music?
Mini horde music?
Yeah, like you know how the music gets intense when there's a bunch of zombies around?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a really good question, Smiley face.
good question, smiley face?
Wonderful even.
Yes. Hmm.
I hmm
Oh, of course it needs repairs.
um, what?
Oh, whoa. What is this lag? Oof.
Well, that's not good. How long ago was this that this was added in? And if
I
it was taken out?
I do not know. It could be gone by now, to be honest. Do I have a repair kit? I don't have a repair kit. That makes me sad.
Is squad streaming?
Gosh, why?
Oh no.
What?
No, I found out why.
Why?
Hey, Spencer, you want to become partners with Twitch?
Oh, partners.
You gotta
Oh,
be partners with Twitch.
oh man, I wish I was a Twitch partner.
I
God
also wish I was
damn.
a Twitch partner.
Hey
Yo,
yo.
stream. Y'all want to help us do that road? Smiley face.
That would be
I'm
pretty
pretty
cool.
sure. I'm pretty sure the only thing that you have to meet is you have to meet an average of 75 an average of 75 viewers in your stream. At least for me right now, because I'm pretty sure the follower thing doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
have to stream sequentially in like this amount of days. You have to stream about 60 hours every you have to stream about 60 hours
like a
consecutively.
like a month?
No, it doesn't have to be within a month. It has to be within like a year or two.
Oh, well, I'm
Yeah, we're good on that. The only thing
yeah.
we need to meet is the active viewers. But that's okay. That comes with time.
Indeed it does.
I haven't even seen like most of the people who I've been watching on Twitch lately, except for Moist Critical, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've only, managed to pull like 40s, but it's fine because it's like I think it's like a one-time thing that you have to meet. And honestly, it just I wish Twitch didn't have to do this.
Well, with the requirements.
With certain requirements that are very hard to meet. But it makes sense because then you get a general gist of what actually qualifies for what.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't run at me, lady. Cease. There's a bunch of Zambonis on me. Stop.
My food is done in the air fryer, but I'm pretty sure my mom's zoning out, so
You must
I'll
retrieve your sustenance.
I will retrieve my sustenance in a moment. Mhm.
Hmm. Bruh.
Ooh, that's right, Twitch integrations. I'm so sorry about that.
What?
I forgot to turn it back on after I restarted the server.
Ah, understandable.
Yeah, it happens all the time. That's crazy.
Hmm. Drink
Dun,
the toilet water. Why is there... You know, I don't even need to ask that question as to why there is corn in the toilet.
oh,
Mm.
Oh, here you go.
Oh,
If you go throughout the chests, you will be able to find the sauce, any of like the gun or the like weapons.
mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Da-da. Drugs. Passing gas crate. Ooh, a wrench schematic.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
are you using snipers?
I can.
Well, I was gonna say because I found a 8 times scope mod.
Oh, nice. I would just suggest bringing it back, and then we'll probably sell it because we don't really have snipers at the moment, and 8 times scope is zoom zoom.
It's
You know,
very spicy. Why must it rain? Hmm.
be careful traversing west of the base, like west east, west. Wait, southwest, right? I have made a rather large pit because I wanted stone.
Okay. I hopefully will not walk into it because that would be very unfortunate.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hmm. There's post office there. Unlock the
Boom,
door.
boom, boom.
Bird nest. Give me some
Dude,
eggs.
I
Nope.
was playing House Flipper last night for so long.
I know. I
Genuinely, the game was just taking my attention and it was sucking my brain cells out.
I mean, to be fair, it is a very satisfying game. I honestly would really love to do
Playing it.
oh, I've actually never played House Flipper. I would really
Mm.
like to do Power Wash Simulator cuz
Oh,
that
yeah.
that would just be nice. Like very very nice.
That is smart. The Power Wash Simulator is pretty fun. I'm pretty sure we got it on sale. I don't know why. Or I don't know what it was. I don't remember the sale itself, but I remember that we bought it because it was cheap
Mhm.
at the time.
Yeah, that's normally what I do with most Steam games. Like um I bought the entire Lara Croft series
Oh wow.
for like $50, I think.
Yeah.
Literally every game, like all the old Tomb Raiders, all the way up to like modern, pretty much. I forget what the Steam sale was, but it was too good to pass up, and I was like, okay, like I might play these games in the future.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, there's storage chests. I will put. Where are you putting books?
Everything's kind of generalized right now, so you can just dump it where the fuck ever because I haven't gotten a chance to actually build crates. I want to
Okay.
build crates, but I've been like going back and forth on what I'm doing. Oh, did I block myself in? No, I didn't. Good. Hey, they gonna be dancing.
Yo, it's a party?
It is a party.
Oh man. I love that. I think my favorite one though has to be the confetti. Like I just want to like hit him with the birthday party smack to the
Mm.
face.
Sounds like a baller birthday, honestly.
Boiled water. Let me see. Glue.
the most part, the actual like trail that they're supposed to be walking didn't take a lot of damage at all. Ooh, that was almost broken.
What?
I fucking so you see how there's like there's railings on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Though one of the railing like directly under the hatch was at fucking what 5%?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's because I wasn't focusing on repairing. So if I had focused on repairing, it wouldn't have gotten that bad. But because I didn't, because I didn't care, it got
it's
pretty bad.
fine.
I'll be right back.
Okay. See, blood bag. Put some bandages down. I got my sham. Oh, I should throw corn in here. So we got corn. Throw this here, that. And what else am I doing here? Hmm. Do do do. Antibiotics. Oh, that's vitamins. I should put this down here. Throw that in there. There's ammo. Up there. Pipe rifle. Boop. Oh yeah, and I have a pickaxe too. Hmm. Got all this good stuff. Might actually use that really quick. Oh wait. That's right, there is a mining helmet. I do want to use that. Where? Ah, traversing the darkness will be much easier with that. And put that there. I guess I don't need this. Just kind of throw that there. And onward towards adventure. Yep. Oh, oh, I forgot I need to repair my sledgehammer too. Cease. There we go. Repair kits, repair kits. Good. Right click. Put that there. Okay. And we shall repair that. Not destroy it, because I would be very sad if we did. Okay, now we're going onward towards adventure. Goodbye, bunny. Oh, Wow, how is this thing actually not dead?
So I am currently in a predicament, or not really, but
What
um.
is your predicament?
So we have a Coke bottle that will not open.
Okay.
Period. The Coke bottle is twisted so far to the tightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we just can't fucking open it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's pretty funny.
You know what you should use? Get some vice grips for it.
Mhm.
You gotta bring in the heavy tools. Just kind of crack it right open. Or if you're really desperate, you can always cut the top off.
Yeah.
Though I don't know how well that'll actually work out in the end.
Considering it's not even a full bottle, it should work out fine. You just heat up the knife.
So wait, then so somebody else twisted it so much that it just
Yeah.
locked it up? Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh. I don't even know how you can do that. It's just a lot.
Um, you just well, it's easier to tighten something that has a guided way than to loosen something once it's too tight.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah,
Ooh.
almost level 50.
Fortifying grip mod schematic. Hold on. I actually have levels I need to put in too. I have 4 perk points, and we are doing strength. So pack mule, definitely want to put something in that.
Ow.
Hmm.
It turns out that there was a cop in a barn, and he's really not nice.
Oh, he was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Bruh, lady, how much damage do you take? There we go.
Yeah, what's up?
And I am now level 14.
Oh, did you redeem something? Oh my god, you redeemed something. Why would you do this, Panda? Okay, okay, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh, what was redeemed?
Um,
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute.
oh, is it a hashtag or is it a fuck? Oh, my brain.
Ooh. Oh, hello there. Ow.
Hello? Um, Twitch integrations. And then 7 days.
Oh, perfect.
Wiki, admin commands, add SP target value. It was a
SP target.
hashtag and not an exclamation mark. Target is all.
Oh, I am hungry. I must consume.
And the value is 1,000. God damn it. Everyone has another 1,000 special points. Just fuck with specifically anyone on the server. Mhm.
Oh, hello, Daxon. Welcome to the stream.
Oh,
Oh, oh, are we now slower with this?
yes.
I love moving at snail speed. Ooh, and got him. Oh, food and drink. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, we're currently playing a modded server for 7
It's
Days to
actually
Die
not
with Twitch
modded.
integration. Oh, it's not modded? Well, it
Twitch
has Twitch
integrations is no.
integration. Is that no? Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
a part of the actual game itself. That's why it's so easy to run.
Oh, okay.
That's why you don't have to download it to get affected by it.
That makes sense. Smacking this boy. Oof. Right in the face.
These snakes.
Well, you're surrounded by snakes right now?
I'm in a mine shaft actually.
Okay. Pick up all these chairs. Scrape. Let's see. What else? There is a desk and a beanie. Actually, I can't wear that because I have a
Oh, this
mining
would
helmet
be a food. Oh wait, I do.
and a scar.
No, where is it?
What's that? Ah! Snakes! No! Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, I've looked into modding this game a little bit myself, though I feel like I'm not fantastic at the base game yet. So I'd rather do that before making
Modding it.
things excessively difficult for myself.
Now you see what's the fun in that?
That's fair.
Vibey one aspect.
Wait, there's no
Vibey.
game volume? What,
Oh no.
what do you mean there's no game volume? Hold on. Oh my god, there's no game volume.
How?
I do not know. Don't know why. Hold on. I need to get to. Let me close this here. Um, I think it might be something with sound. I thought it was looking weird earlier. Ooh. Customize. 7 days.
Mm, 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 mm.
Wait,
Hydrate. Quality control.
why is my input this? Okay. Let's try.
Oh, oh my god. The oh, I have frostbite. I mean,
Hmm.
brain freeze. My throat. Thank you for the regen. I was hydrating and it hurt me. Spencer, why did it happen?
Why?
Why?
Why must we suffer?
Exactly.
Okay, why is this? Hold up. Okay. Let me make sure that my properties are actually set up correctly for some reason. Okay, so audio codec is fine. Oh, wait a minute. Now it looks like we have game sound.
Oh my god.
There we go. So for some reason, my audio input was swapped to my Rift S,
What's that?
my Oculus headset. For some reason, it
Oh,
took over. So now we have game volume.
I
Thankfully.
see.
Though, hold up.
The Kringe.
Wait, why is my... Wait.
What's up?
Is my... My character mouth is not moving? No, I... Is it? Oh my god. What is going on with my audio?
I think you're just
I'm just...
You're
I'm
having a rough day.
struggling right now. What is going on? Yeah. Hold up.
Hey, at least you're looking at it now.
Lip sync.
Smiley face.
Smiley face,
Did you
yes.
did you make sure to pick up the crate that Josh has supplied you with?
Ooh, I have been messing with stuff, so
Yeah,
yes,
that's
there
true.
it is. I will take that. Thank you. It was a bow and some other good stuff. Now why does this decide to not work?
I can't wait to stream tomorrow as well. Tomorrow is Minecraft stream.
Hmm.
Ugh. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Level up.
How's about I close the door? Bing, 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 bing. Woo! Nah.
Okay, you know what if I do this? Your mouth is closed. The E. Set it
Bing.
strong. Ah.
It do be doing the zappy zappy.
Eh. What the heck? E. Ah. Okay. I hate this. This is being so gunga right now.
Mm-hmm.
What if I set it to my Rift S? Oh. That actually works perfectly fine. So I have... Okay. So I have to have, strangely, my audio set for my headset. I have to have like my actual like person audio
Mm-hmm.
set to my headset for some reason right now,
Mm.
so it actually can pick it up, because for some reason it's not
Your
picking up
microphone won't.
my microphone.
That's weird.
I don't know why it's doing that. I may have to restart my computer at some point.
Yeah.
But for now, this works. Dang, that actually just makes me kind of sad, though. I don't know why. This also looks like... I feel like the game is, like, really lagging for me, too.
You probably had a hard boot.
Probably. Ooh. Stop. Stop attacking. Okay. Oh, I can actually break windows now to sneak through stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. That
You can also
actually...
break the trash on the ground.
Oh. There's an ammo pile here. Fantastic. Why? don't know. Stuff is just being funky
Mm.
today. I don't know what it is. Oh, and that dude just ran out and fell down immediately. Okay. Stop. Yeah, why is this... Yeah, the game is looking choppy for myself. Hmm.
Yeah, I think your computer. Oh, you know what it could be?
Button.
Task manager. Look into it. See what's taking up your CPU.
Could be something funky. Oh... System interrupts. Whoa, 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 whoa. Steam downloading something. It might be.
I don't think that'd make your game choppy.
I don't know. I may just have to do
Yeah.
a hard reset on everything. Just restart.
I think your computer's just going ging 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 ging.
It's like, no, please.
No, please. No more
No.
use.
No, no more use.
One sleep.
Oh. Oh, boy. How long were you thinking about streaming for today, by the way? You gonna do until 8?
I could stream till 8, but I honestly do not know anymore. Like, I could stream longer or shorter. I was honestly not even thinking of streaming too long today.
Okay.
Why, what you doing?
I don't know. I mean, depending on the current state of the game for me, I may just call it pretty soon for myself, because this is just being gungy.
The thing is that I'm about to be on 3 hour, and 3 hour was around the time that I planned it to stop because, Spencer,
Yes.
you remember I told you that I was playing House Flipper a bit much?
Yes. Are you going to get off and play more House Flipper?
Not exactly. The reason why I got on late was because I was taking a nap because I had stayed up all night playing House Flipper.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's one of those games.
You know what? That's fair. Oh, and there's a bunch of boys coming
It was
after me.
entertaining because Panda was also just streaming. Panda was providing me with the sauce of Dead by Daylight.
That is
So it's
true.
just kind of like one of those things where I was zoning out.
Bruh, quit jumping. Quit jumping. Cease.
But today I was technically productive. I had like I slept from I think 12 to 4, so like a 4-hour nap, or technically 1 to 4. So like a 3 to 4 hour nap, right?
Yeah.
Which is the energy that I'm running on right now.
Why is there a bear?
Oh.
I almost ran straight into it. I'm glad that I was somewhat paying attention there.
Whatchamacallit. But yeah, I was just basically dirt fucking like tired. But because I had taken the pills that my mother had gave me for my it was supposed to be for sleep medication.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to calm you and relax you. But you see, when that happens to me, I get energy, and I get the will to do things.
Really?
You know how rare that is for me?
That's pretty interesting. Like it
Yeah.
has the opposite effect on you. Hmm.
Yeah, but that's a key sign of insomnia and ADHD going bunga bunga. If you don't
Ah.
have a treated um thing, like I can't treat my insomnia. I just have to force myself to sleep.
Hmm.
But I also never got medication for ADHD. It was just kind of something that started developing.
Hmm.
And in because it started developing, we never actually got it treated, so we never found out what actually works for me. So, like, if I drink coffee, I fall asleep.
Hmm.
Like, coffee's really heavy for me. It's why I never eat Starbucks. It's why I never drink the coffee that I make for other people.
Because you'll just
And
pass right out.
yeah, like that's the one way to get me to fall asleep. What you call it? I don't really get an effect of actual caffeine, except for like when it's like an energy form, like energy drink form.
Hmm.
And then what you call it? I started taking these pills. She's like, take one every day before bed, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Every time I've taken it, I've gotten the urge to do something. I need to focus on this. I need to focus on that.
I feel motivated. Yes.
I feel like I can do things again. You know, be a functioning being.
That's like me recently, where I literally have had no motivation to do anything for like the past. Um, I haven't done anything in like a year, at least like content making and streaming wise, when like I really did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then just like recently, my brain was just like, huh, I'm just gonna kind of work again and actually motivate you. And
Yeah, that's
I don't know why exactly that happened. I think it may be a mixture of multiple things, but I don't know.
I
Or
will say you've gotten to a point where your schedule allows you to have more time to really play around and stuff. So I think
mm-hmm.
that could be a contributor, especially since we've been talking more and more about things. Or like in general, you just have like more friends who are interested in this topic, therefore you don't feel like you're alone. Thus your brain goes, something that multiple people can relate on a good level. Let's do it.
That is pretty true because when I did first start trying to do this stuff, I was the only one, I think, at the time that was doing it.
Yeah.
Really? Like, and I would go and I would do my stuff, and then I would just be like, oh, okay, like here we go. Like we're gonna stream. Yay. And I'd just be like lose all of my motivation and just be like, okay. Because I think I would what games was I playing before? I played a lot of Invictus before.
Mm.
Um I think that's actually where I got most of or a good chunk of my followers was Vindictus.
Yeah.
And what else did I play? I think I played League. I played something else. I played it. I was also trying to do recording, so I did like Amnesia and other things too. Then, but I never finished making a video series before,
Mm.
which is why like once I like actually finished like the first like Halo video series that I did like with this, I was like, oh my god, like I
Huge
actually
serotonin
did
boost.
something, huh?
Serotonin.
Yes, the serotonin boost.
Whew.
Very much boosted with that.
I hope you weren't saying anything important. Thank you, Rice, for the FBI.
The FBI.
He played the FBI noise, and I have it set to a pretty good volume.
Wait, you also have the FBI open up sound?
Absolutely, that's like the best one.
Oh man, I forget. Do I have that set under my thing, or do I have that set under the bits one?
You probably have it set up in your normal thing. Actually, no, you have it set
Uh,
up as your bits. I remember this.
I do have it set up as bits. Yeah, that's right.
So, um, the way that I can put it is that when I started streaming back in like
Not.
2019, 2020. No, 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 no.
But not.
2020, 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it for a friend who was streaming as well. And I had the complex of, oh, I need to stream with my friend, or I need to be with my friend at a constant thing and, try to support them as much as possible. And in doing so, they wanted me to, like, they just wanted me to join in on their streams, and they seemed like they wanted a friend to stream with in general.
Mm-hmm.
And even though they did have their boyfriend, it's always good to have more than just like two people. Because, like, if one's not paying attention, maybe the other is.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was helping him throughout this time. And in doing so, we ended up streaming Among Us. Uh,
Amogus.
we streamed. We streamed League of Legends.
Nice. Sadness.
We streamed, yeah. We streamed Art, and then I think we got to stream Apex, but I couldn't. Because my computer was a 1060 with 3 gigabytes. Hey, welcome back to the chat, Antimatter. And so I was kind of tied to their channel, which they had a decent amount of followers at the time. They had almost 200, 300 followers. And I was just starting out.
Mm-hmm.
And so in doing so, I kind of ended up hating streaming because I felt like I was getting the butt end of the stick, which was true on every level, but at the same time I wasn't anywhere near to the point where I could make some sort of, I guess, argument that I could have or couldn't have been on the same level as them. It was just kind of a thing where, like, yeah, you join in here and you're just like, you're here for support.
Mm-hmm.
Which on one hand is like fine, but on the other hand, at that point I shouldn't be streaming. I should just be moderating their chat. And so I slowly started drifting away from like streaming with them and more so just playing the game, or even just moderating their chat and just keeping their chat a little bit more active.
Yeah.
Since then, it's just kind of been a thing where it's like,
Oh, good lord.
what is this?
I
It's
don't
just kind
know.
of been like an unspoken thing, and they kind of stopped. They stopped streaming after a while, which was kind of sad, but it's really whatever.
Yeah.
And then uh, I actually started like streaming after we had the conversation of the whole VTuber group. Not for the reason of the VTuber group itself, but more so for the reason that it sounded fun to not be the only one on rock bottom.
Yeah. And that's very true. I know, like, when everybody else like started talking about wanting to make a VTuber and stuff, I was like, "Oh my god, hold
Pog?
on. Hold on. I'm
Yeah.
going to turn off recording. Cease. Hold on. 'Cause I do not know why. I said cease. Cease the recording. Stop. Stop.
Nope. He's pulling his cock out.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why. This is like like my thing is like horribly lagging right now. This is heinous. But yeah, I
I'm
mean,
assuming
like,
you're
Hmm?
Mm. I'm assuming you have your computer set to where it takes in more power than like the average, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think your GPU your CPU just kind of woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Probably. Well, I didn't turn off my computer last night, so that's probably what it
Spencer,
is.
what the fuck?
I know it's my job, and I tell people to do the same, but I just forgot because I have remote software, and sometimes I remote into my computer at work, and I'm just like,
Mm,
like I get to just go in and do whatever I need to
play
do.
RuneScape.
Play RuneScape. I do that. Yes, it makes life so much easier. I'm not going to lie.
Why not just get RuneScape mobile?
I do have
Smiley
that.
face. Oh.
I have it on my phone. I have it on my iPad. I have it on my Mac. I have it on my computer that I'm currently using.
Mm.
Though I don't really do mobile all that much because I personally like to use Rune Lite, which has all of
Mm.
my EXP trackers and all the other fun jazz on it.
Yeah.
So I can just like look at all of the stuff that is like increasing. Like I see the actual like EXP bar and I'm just like, ah yes, Goblin Brain go burr.
Yeah.
Like a
That's fair.
true activation for that one.
But yeah, when everyone was talking about the sauce,
Mm-hmm.
that hit you by any chance?
No, you missed. You
God
hit a
damn it.
rock. Yeah, no, it was actually really funny. I I actually started this VTuber stuff almost 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't tell anybody about it for like the first year or so
Yeah.
because I had my
I
other model that I was using and I was like messing with a voice
the one from
changer.
Life 2D.
No, it was a different one. It was a 3D one as well. It's
Mm.
literally the same name and same sauce that I have for this one. It's just that one was a female model, and I was fucking around
Yes.
with a voice changer and doing that, just like experimenting with audio and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. And then I was like, this is annoying because
Green gay.
the voice changer would break. Um, that was the real nail in the coffin. Actually, the voice changer broke. The audio was so horribly botched sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it just would not pick up certain phrases or things that I said. So I would be talking perfectly normal like this, and it would like completely chop off the end sentence as like from what I was saying, and I'm just like, wow, okay, like there goes that funny clip because it got cut off halfway through. Like that's
Yeah.
cool. So it just got to a point where I was just so frustrated where I was just like, whatever, like so be it. I'm going to swap over to this, reconfigure this new model because I built this new model a year ago, and then I never made like the videos, or I never. Well, I had the videos, and I never edited them, and I never put them out until recently. So, and I only really recently started doing that because you guys were all like starting to talk about like a VTuber group and like all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, like I have
Mm.
other people that can do this stuff with me. Like this is actually cool. So
Yeah.
I'm honestly like really happy that all of you guys have started to do this as well
I
because
remember
it's
because it was originally just a joke because Josh and Pander and Eric were talking.
mm-hmm.
They were talking about how like certain VTubers, or they were talking about VTubers a bit, right? I remember that much because uh, I think one of the main parts that kept it going was when Baka. had bought that merch from that one streamer. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But the driving force, right? Because originally Josh and I took it as a joke. The driving force for me was I knew for a fact that Josh was going to be AWOL. He wasn't going to be online when he works or when he goes to school. And
Mm-hmm.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, he is absolutely gone all day. Like he comes home at 10 o'clock my time. Or
Oh,
no,
jeez.
10 o'clock his time, 11 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
And the only window of opportunity that I get to talk to him is in that little like frame of if he decides to go home and if he doesn't want to if he's not gonna occupy himself with like a bunch of stuff that needs his attention. That's the only time I get to talk to him on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, you know, I know myself and I know that if I don't have any reason to get up, I won't get up. There's no reason for me to be awake. There's no reason for me to do anything. And I know that I need to be productive. But because I put things off and because I was so dependent on kind of just like in general having some sort of body around, I decided to start streaming
Yeah.
as like, I guess, a mechanism to really fill the void. And it's been working pretty well. It got me playing with a couple of my best friends too, right?
Yeah.
And overall, it's also made me kind of really relax on like my art because I would draw little characters for my friends so then they can join in as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really kind of like what punched it home. Like, oh, people can look and they can see that it's multiple people actively talking at once and it's not just me, uh the faceless voice on the internet that sounds like a chick.
The faceless voice on the internet.
And so I was just like, you know, this looks fine. And I didn't really want to publicize my face anyway, especially since I'm going through transition.
Mm-hmm.
So this provides me a good way to kind of track my voice rather than my face.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
And
I was the same way with that too, where it's like I enjoy doing this because I don't have my face out there,
yeah,
and it just adds that nice little layer of anonymity where you could just do what you want to do, just have fun, screw around. Like, I won't say any off the cuff kind of screwed up shit, at least live,
mm,
because I do not want to be canceled, thanks. That is a
thank you.
solid no for me, dog. But it really just adds a whole different layer to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it makes things more enjoyable. Like I
Mm.
can look over to the left and I can see my character, and now that my character actually looks refined and kind of doesn't get upshown by anything as of yet. Even Josh's character doesn't really upshow this one. It kind of is on the same level. It
Mm-hmm.
feels easier. Also, hear these shots and tell me what you think.
Big shot?
Big shot.
How far away
What
are
do you
you?
think that gun was?
Was that... Hold on, shoot it again? Is that a rifle?
Nope.
That's a pistol. Is that an AK?
Mm-mm. I'll give you
Uh,
a hint. You use this.
Shotgun?
Uh, yes.
Auto shotty?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, here we go. That's the sauce right there.
I don't really have anything to dissect their bodies, so I'm just gonna take the small amount.
Take the remnants, leave the rest. Mm.
Um, I will say that if there's like inconveniences within the stream, like uh when I was on the original world, right, and we started getting really big in the world itself, I started noticing that there was a lot of frame drop and a lot of like laggy areas. And at the
Yeah.
time, I was also dealing with the RGB software bullshit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Um, yeah. And so I was just kind of like getting a little bit mad about it, but not too much to where like it turned me away from streaming. And I was just like, you know what? If I'm gonna commit to streaming, I'm gonna commit. And so I completely factory reset my computer. I saved all the necessary files that I needed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, everything was a clean slate, all the way to a T. Uh, so then, right, I had to reinstall Windows and I had to do all that funky stuff. And I was like, God, I'm praying that this works, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was gonna serve multiple like purposes, right? It was gonna serve as the, oh yes, I am right. This is this is the reason why this is happening, because at the time we were uh Josh kept bringing up that the RGB was probably my fault for dying.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't. I will say that now. It wasn't.
This wonky software.
It was the DIMS itself died. The software really wasn't a issue, but it was a byproduct
Mm.
of what happened. And so I like I knew for a fact that if I had factory resetted the computer, that the software, and if it was the software's issue, that would have been fixed, and it didn't fix itself at all. And so now I know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then here came the other reason why I did it. Um, Stream was starting to get really choppy. It was starting to lag out, and it was getting to the point where like I couldn't host a server and I couldn't stream at the same time because it
Yeah.
looked so bad. And so I just said, "Fuck it. We're doing a finale now. I won't be streaming for the next of this week, for the rest of this week, right?"
Yes. Fuck it,
And
we'll
I
do it
just
live.
exactly, I full committed to the factory reset. And then like when we came back, right, I haven't had the full test. The full test is if you and Rob can get on the same world with me hosting the server and streaming at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say i've had I've had my computer have run Spotify, the actual like software that I use for my little VTuber,
Mm-hmm.
Chrome, which is also watching the stream, by the way, and
Yeah.
I'm still okay.
Hmm.
I am with 7 Days to Die running, right?
Yes.
There is no issues. I have all three monitors on. I have Discord actively opened as well. And there has been no issues. Everything has been smooth. Nothing has been like going ginga gunga. Even with 16 gigs of RAM, everything's fine. Perfectly fine.
Oh, come on, military dude. Ash. There we go.
The only thing that I ended up fucking up was I accidentally downloaded two different versions of Windows on two different SATA drives.
Yeah.
I put one on my M.2 and then I accidentally put one on my SSD, my
Ooh.
SSD SATA drive, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so it's just like, interesting. Hey, can you just remind us real quick, which one do you want to use? Because we don't know and you're not telling us. And because you're not telling us, we're just going to ask you every single time that you boot into your computer, even though your motherboard BIOS has it set to open up on the M.2. We're not going to listen to you. But it's the only complication that I've had. Oh my god. Hey, good thing
What
we have two
the?
streams.
Yeah, that is true. I.
What did you do?
This is not on mute. Hello?
I will say in about like 20 minutes, I think would be a good time to kind of like chill out on this.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. I need to restart my computer because this is just being
Yeah.
so heinous. I think this is probably the most, like, glitch-plagued stream I have had so far since returning.
And it's
I'm not gonna
because you
lie.
fucking left your computer off like a ginga gunga.
Hey, man, it happens sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I know. It was I knew that I had to stream today, and so I was just like I've been on my computer all day yesterday. For my nap, I'm going to turn off my computer.
Yes. Just restart it. Clean. No. Well, I'm probably gonna be restarting my computer, like, almost every day. Um, Next week and probably partially this week too. Because, cool thing, I am going to be on spring break for school, so nobody is going to be bugging me for like a week and a half. So I'm probably going to be taking the time to see if I can try and stream like a lot
Yeah.
throughout the days. Like I might try to do like 8-hour streams like Monday, Wednesday, Friday
Ooh.
and see how that goes. Or at least stream for as long as I can until my back decides to give out. Because sitting in a chair all day like kind of does suck sometimes.
Yeah. Um I mean, I'd be down to join in on it if you're playing games that can do co-op and we all have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally down. I'm not sure what games I'll be playing exactly. I might I don't know. I might do Dead by Daylight, but you said that you have sworn off that game as it is the
Yeah. No,
plague.
it'll be fine. Whatchamacallit. You know, I've thought of doing really long streams before, but then I kind of like remind myself that I do 4-hour streams almost twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
But if I ever had more time, because if I just consistently like stream, I will lose myself in the stream itself to where I will literally not do anything else. And as an artist, that cannot happen, as sad as that is.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what happened to me, partially, because I used to do art all the time, and I honestly am so out of practice with anything. Like, I used to be decent at doing art, and now I suck. Because, like, I try to do basic stuff, and I'm like, wow, like, I really have not
Let
done
go.
any of this practice in forever, and it's just... oof. Though I do try to like keep up on some stuff, and if something I do like if I haven't completely caught up on something or I've practiced like recently, I normally like if I need to make something, I just practice it like for days on end.
Yeah, sadly, I cannot be done with art, as unfortunate as that is.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand where you're going at.
I'll save.
Whatchamacallit. I also just in general have college work. And I
Mm.
also would love to, just hang out with Josh. Because I know that Josh really wouldn't probably want to always, like, be doing one thing for a very long time.
Yeah.
And he's gotten better at, like, kind of restraining himself from doing those kinds of things for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to keep the idea that I don't need to stream for very long in order to have good streams.
Yeah.
Like, today is a good example. I plan on ending stream early, even though I have been, even though I had started stream very late.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm ending stream late. Oh, I forgot to. My idiot. Like, fuck. God damn it.
What happened?
I left a quest before I killed everything because I didn't see that there was a red dot.
Critical. Oof.
Yeah, it's fine. Um, but like, whatchamacallit? I've been learning through stream to kind of mm, back away from games that I have like obligations to. Like in technical terms, I consider right now I do not play 7 days on my own anymore, or like alone. I always play it, and when I play it, I always stream it. And it's always been kind of like, yeah, I'm playing 7 days. I'm enjoying myself while also kind of providing some sort of productivity to the stream
Oh, I am
or
dead.
to the actual game itself. You died.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's not mac and cheese. Spawn on my bed. I have to update the death counter.
Oh, I fucking took that shit down for a while.
Let's see. Edit that. And 8 deaths. Huzzah. And back to life. Yeah, I mean, I totally get what you mean too with that, where it's like there's certain games that I want to play, but I restrain myself from doing it as well. That's what I did with Halo. I really really wanted to play um Halo 2 and possibly record it, and then I was just like, nah, like I'm gonna stream it this time. And lo and behold, we got through it in like 3 streams.
Yeah.
All my stuff is all the way up here.
It's kind of just like a comforting thing where like I guess providing productivity to something that generally is seen as not very productive
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the
really provides that extra like boost to do it.
yeah. And honestly, I never like I understand the argument that people have made about like games like not being productive or whatever, but I'm just like it's a video game. Like you're meant to have fun, you're meant to mess around, have a good time. And if you perish, you perish. But I don't know. I really enjoy playing games on stream because it adds that element where it's not just you doing it, like you're doing it with other people. And like your losses are shared between yourself and the viewers, and I almost killed myself right there. Oh my god. Um, and it just creates a an additional level to it.
I think a good example, although it's very extreme in the way it's going to sound,
Mm-hmm.
I think I can put it this way. So streaming provides like a Super Bowl effect to kind of what you're playing. And in the sense that you usually shouldn't or don't watch the Super Bowl alone unless you're that kind of person.
Yeah.
You usually watch it with other people. You get multiple different like friends, and it's kind of like a get together, a celebration.
Yeah, and you all just like
And
mess around and have a good time while you're watching it.
yeah, and I think that if people saw streaming more like a kind of case where like it's kind of like a, oh, your friends kind of gathering over, even though you guys aren't friends and you probably shouldn't treat many streamers like your friend.
Mm-hmm.
It provides a sense of community where as you're watching someone, you can have fun even with people who you don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that is stuff. those. Pump that.
I think the other thing for productivity, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could say that because I'm playing a video game, I'm being very highly unproductive. But if I can show you that playing a video game gives me personal gain, not only in the sense that I am slightly happier than I am when I'm not playing a video game,
Yeah.
but if I'm like even, turning it into like a community and even getting revenue out of it, if that's where you want to take this, I'm technically being more productive with the time that I have off of like for instance, if I had a job, I'm still being productive as I'm streaming because I'm adding in another source of income.
Yeah, and that's very true too. As it's like I feel like most streamers have like a second job anyway, unless you're like top of
Noise
the
critical.
line. Like you can literally just breathe and like you'll just make money because good
Yeah.
lord, some people are able to do that. Ooh, Breaker mod. Like honestly, I would really love to be able to do that in the future because honestly, I enjoy streaming and honestly, like art and creating things has always been like my true like passion that I've wanted to go forward with
Yeah.
in life. But I reached the point in college where I had to make a choice between because
What you
I
wanted to
was
do and what you needed to do.
yeah, because I was originally I'm not I may have told you this before where it was like I was originally a dual major in college. I was a computer science and art dual major.
Oh wow.
And it reached a point where towards when was it? I want to say it was towards the end of junior year when class scheduling for next year was starting to become a thing. I realized that for those classes that I needed to take for both of them, they highly overlapped every single
Yeah.
class. And I had to make the choice where it's like, do I want to do computer science or do I want to do art? And ultimately, I made the decision to do computer science because I was like, well, there's not really many routes for me to go art wise unless
Yeah.
I were to go and work in a museum. Like at least like stable job, stable income. It's like either become an art teacher, work in a museum, or be able to go and create like such impactful pieces of artwork where people will just throw money at you and then you'll be able to
And
call
that
it a day.
rarely happens.
Yeah, that's like a 1 in a million chance for that to happen.
Yeah. It another thing is that like if you wanted to do art, this is why I'm kind of like very sad in a sense that art will always be like a secondary thing, even though it's one of the only things that kind of keep me feeling like I'm even somewhat remotely unique, other than just transgober.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like hearing that I work fast, but I also have a consistent style to where I could say, yeah, this is quality. I like this. I
Yeah.
like the art that I did. If I can't say that I like the art that I did, which happens often, right? I have this thing where like art, I tend to hate it after a year. Give it time and you'll learn to hate your drawings if you're not careful about it.
Oh, I already learned to hate my drawings when I was an artist because I fell into the thing where everything that I made had to be perfect. And it was the worst thing that I could have done to myself.
Yeah.
Literally, I would end up working on art pieces like for so long and I would work on them all the way up until like the day before they were due as well, like still putting in like details and all like the little intricacies with it. And I would stay up until like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, pull all nighters, and then just go to class the next day with no sleep.
Yeah.
And I was killing myself that way. I was like, oh my god, like I can't keep doing this. But it was the trend. It's what honestly, it's what most of the other art majors at my school did too. Like everybody else was like, yeah, we need to keep working on this. Oh shit, it's a boss.
Mm-hmm. The only thing keeping me alive is this fucking school bus.
Oh, geez. Oh, and they're electric.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be here.
Maybe a little rough. Oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
I am about to die. I'm running.
I don't know where you are.
I'm behind you.
Run!
Oh no! This is the end for me.
You were like a child that fell into a lion's pit.
Yeah. Let me up. Please. Please. Oh.
Oh!
I'm like sliding. Are you good?
Yeah, the bus exploded. Oh, no. Come on. Oh!
Oh, you have perished.
I have perished, and that gives this person another 500 in the bank.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, they are saucing.
Let me craft some frames, and I'm gonna put these up here. Oh, is the thing done?
Yeah, the thing is finished when I die.
Ah. So I get to live. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
I should just get myself a button that says I survived and just pin it right on my chest.
The I was here fucking quote from when Ludwig did his subathon.
Oh my gosh. No, actually, I'll have it be the still of the kid from Starship Troopers where he's saying, "I'm doing my part." As I like fall into a sewer system as you were just perishing over on the side.
I was fine, and then the bus exploded. I didn't know that they would cause that to happen.
Yeah.
This person now has 3,850 points.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It's one of those. Whatchamacallit. But to get somewhat back on topic with the art, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've done art my whole life, but I've also I've been the person in the family to really understand computers to a larger extent than what most people have. It was to the point where I could get rid of certain viruses and get a computer to actually post after it hasn't posted in like a month. Just throughout the control the command console, right? And it was a laptop, an old dinky laptop, right?
Yeah.
I was like maybe 8, maybe 9 at the time. And even though it was an impressive feat because you couldn't research anything at that time. It gave me kind of like this thing where I just wanted to fix shit. And I guess it was because I was so broken. And then I started drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I started graffiti at first with my brother. And because I thought my brother's art was cool. Like, he did graffiti. I wanted to do graffiti. I wanted to have nice handwriting. And so when he started doing that, I did that. And then he stopped. But I kept going. And then I stopped drawing for 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I just somehow lost all information that I retained. Even muscle memory was gone. I broke my leg.
Oh, very spicy.
Yeah. But I started. Oh, thank you. I don't no longer
Oh,
have a broken leg.
thank you for the regen. I now will be having health again. Fantastic.
Your shoes clash so. You're fit. You know what you look like?
Well, I haven't even looked at myself.
Kind of look like one of those pastel goth e-girls.
I wear striped shirts under my t-shirts.
But what
I
you
have a
call it?
Polaroid camera.
I started drawing from fandoms that I was a part of, and at that time I was a part of quite a few not to be named fandoms.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of kept going through there, but then, as a kid who is self-teaching themselves, right? When
Oh,
you get an artist friend.
you mean like the thing that you drew that I will always bring up
We're we're
and
not
then
gonna
not
talk about
actually talk
that.
about what it is?
We're not gonna talk about that, Spencer, but yes, precisely what we mean. Um I kind of just like was influenced by the people around me and not by the art that I wanted to do. And then I was influenced by the people who I wanted to draw like. And then art became kind of like a thing where, God, I want to see this character in this way, but I don't want to pay money. I'm fucking broke. I am a
Mm-hmm.
child. And no artist wants to serve a child, right?
Yes.
So I just kind of started drawing for the sake of wanting to make art that I would usually have to pay for.
Yeah.
And then ever since I kind of like I got better at it and I started finding meaning again in it when I started playing D&D. But then I'm we had some very interesting people enter the group. And then I lost meaning again. And I kind of regained it now that I have kind of gotten into a comfortable style where like I can say that my art looks decent enough for me to be happy with. And if my art attracts any other like friends of mine at any point, then I could say that I have basically accomplished what I needed to, just on a friend scale.
Mm-hmm.
But, as where is he?
Yes.
Oh, my robot is being stupid. It's okay.
Oh, it's all the way
Um,
in Brazil.
yes, it's in Brazil and he won't get out of Brazil. Um, you know what? We got 10 more minutes. It doesn't matter. We'll finish stream on time, I guess.
Yeah.
If you can handle 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Uh, yeah. But after kind of doing all that and like Panda recommended that I started an Etsy.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Though
Yeah,
I feel like on Etsy though they take like a large chunk. Honestly, I think there's actually a protest going on with Etsy right now with their stuff
Oh, damn.
because they just they kind of screw the creators out of a lot of the profit.
I know that they said so. I know that Etsy has this thing right now where like if you sell out on a product for some reason, they will charge you a 20-cent fee every time that you have to restock, which is very weird.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't really experienced
It,
anything yet to really say anything. And then if I definitely see that it's really like baby, like Gunga's stuff, then I will definitely probably leave
you know,
and try to just find something another way. But
it's probably like that because they're thinking that they get a piece of every sale. So if
yeah,
you run out of your stock, they think that they are missing out on money. So then they charge you for what they are missing,
yeah.
which is actually really annoying.
Um, but I'm using it right now at least to kind of try to find an audience
Mm-hmm.
because that's my issue. I have no audience when it comes to art. My audience is my friends. And even though that is like a good thing to have, it's still a harder like realization that without my friends, I have nothing in art.
I mean,
Mm,
it makes sense, and it applies to the same thing with like us doing streams as well, where us actually making the content is one thing. The real battle is networking
yeah.
and trying to actually like interact with other people and get our names out there and do all that kind of fun jazz. And it is what it is. Like I don't know. Like that's always been one thing that I've always been very very bad at is networking, which is I feel like is kind of surprising because normally whenever it comes to like talking business with people and doing that kind of stuff, like I feel like I've always been like very well spoken and out there with that kind of stuff. But when it comes to actually like creating bonds and forming them with people like in the subjects that I am interested in, because whenever it's like technology or anything else like that, like I have no issue doing it. But whenever it comes to like streaming games and like doing art, like that's always been the one section that I've always fallen flat on my face on because like I just haven't really done it. I haven't networked a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, ah,
Nice. Energize. I struggle with it for the main reason being that at least with art, I noticed that a lot of people tend to see other people trying to join in on like communities like that to be how do you put it?
to self promote.
It's more like a like stingy like a thing where I've been told at least that you shouldn't go to artists because sometimes you can end up in a situation where they feel as if you are taking their revenue from them by, I guess, being associated with them, which is really
Yeah.
weird. It's a very toxic way to look at things, but I get anxiety when talking about art, and it doesn't help that I've had a traumatic experience by doing, I guess, by like sharing opinions.
Mm.
And I don't think I ever really want to get involved with another like artist friend until I know for sure that they are, I guess, something that I can relate to and also not have to worry too much about. Like if someone in DGen became an artist and they're like someone that I actually consistently talk to on like a good basis to where I know their personality and I know that if I say something looks a certain way, they might take it as, oh, okay, I understand. So either I'm either doing really good in this drawing or I'm either doing really bad in this drawing. And maybe I should like adjust certain things because it's always helpful to have a second eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Or
I mean
even if you're
that's
giving a like descriptor that isn't necessarily negative.
yeah. Like normally whenever I would look at art that my friends made when I was in school, I would always try to use different language for it. Like obviously I wouldn't say like, "Hey man, like your drawing sucks. Like you should just completely throw it away." Like no. Like I would like if I saw something in a piece that would I don't
Throw
know,
it off.
that would look incorrect to me. Like I would just be like, "Hey man, I'm not sure if like this is what you're trying to do, but I feel like the balance of this section is conflicting with this or it's uneven as a whole. Like maybe you can try and do this and see if that better balances it." And then they would look at it and be like, "Oh, like okay, like cool. Thanks." And I did it's funny. I did that same thing too cuz I forgot what we were doing. I was walking with one of my friends because we were we're going to the dining hall, and she ended up FaceTiming one of her art friends that was studying abroad in Italy, and the person that was like working on their stuff, they're like, "Oh my god, like this looks weird. Like I don't know what's wrong with it or whatever." Blah 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 blah. And I like took one look at it for a second, and I was like, um, if I remember correctly, I believe it was like a bouquet still life. And I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh, it's because your scaling for this one flower is incorrect in comparison to the rest of them. Like you have to go and tilt it this way and um add in a bit more shading here, here, and here, and you're set." And they did that, and they're like, "Wow, like that actually worked." So it's always funny, like whenever I end up talking about like art or pieces or like anything like that with people, because
Yeah.
like you don't see what's wrong with your piece, like if there is something wrong, like when you have been staring at it for a long time. But then once you get like fresh eyes looking at it, or somebody with a different perspective, they'll be like, "Oh, like this might be something that you want to look at or modify or do whatever."
This is saucin'. This is saucint.
Saucent, yes. And I was always guilty too. Like I would always look at my pieces and be like, "Wow, this looks like absolute dog shit." And then
Yeah.
somebody else would come along and they would do like the same thing and like point it out and be like, "Ah, cool." Like,
Sometimes, even if you don't catch that it looks kind of iffy,
mm-hmm.
having another pair of eyes to catch if something does look iffy usually helps. At least for me, but I've noticed that a lot of people, uh, I don't want to say it's more like it's because of today's day and age where any sort of criticism is seen as negative criticism, which is a very bad way to look at things.
I honestly don't understand why people are like that with this kind of stuff, because it's like criticism exists for a reason, I feel. Because if something
If,
looks incorrect, especially like art-wise, you can take the criticism if you want and you can change it, or you can take my opinion and you can throw it right out the window and be like, "That's bullshit," or "That's dumb. I don't
yeah.
want that." Like, that can stay away from my piece. This is how I want it. But there's just some things that I've seen where I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some pretty heinous looking art, and then people try to coin it off as a style. I'm like, dude, that's not a style. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it just doesn't look appealing. I mean, like, if you modified it and you like actually added in like more elements and like did all this kind of stuff and do that, then I would see that as more of a style. But then again, art is subjective. Like, you could say, you can look at my opinion and be like, "Wow, like that's bullshit. It is a style to me. Screw you." And that's honestly, that's like one of the things that I really do love about art is it's in the eye of the beholder. Like, it is what it is. Like, my opinion may not matter to you, and that is perfectly fine. Or you may have had a completely different direction that you were thinking of, and I may have made the point for a completely different meaning or thing for your work of art. And then you look at it and be like, "Oh, like, I can totally see that. Like, that actually is a pretty good analysis of it, even though that it wasn't my desired goal. You have reached something that I can find favorable in that work of art as well." And then we can have a mutual interest or conversation, and then it can lead more into the artwork and like how you view pieces. Like, that's why
Yeah.
I like really loved doing that. And we did a lot of like gallery openings and other stuff when I was in school too. And we would all go around and we'd look at everybody's pieces and we would ask them questions and be like, "Oh, like, why did you do this?" Or "Why did you choose this medium?" Or "What was your inspiration behind this?" And "How does it reflect more into the piece?" Because it's cool. Like, if anything, like, art is a nice conversation starter, and then you can mutually have a good time talking about the thing that you share passions with. I don't know. That's what I always really found enjoyable when I was in school with it.
Yeah.
And then
I
occasionally it would just be me.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm about to make some crates.
Crates?
Yes. Let's see how many I can make. 14.
I could totally go for some crates.
Mm.
Ooh, my computer's really struggling again right now.
Yeah, but it has hit 4, so if you'd like, I could end stream here. You can reset your thing, and then we'll just chill in Degen.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that.
Alright. Then I will start ending the stream.
I will also start doing that for mine as well. Where's that? Oh, that's the offline button. What is it? That's the be right back. That's not. That's the okay. That's the intermission. That is
Jesus Christ.
really lagging. I am all over the place today. Good lord, my stream is lagging. My game's lagging. I'm just having a grand old time.
We surprisingly kept the good amount of time going, even though we started out late. Thank you, stream, for joining us and all the chatters. We appreciate y'all. Um, we will, I will be streaming on Wednesdays and Thursdays. From 4 to 8, generally. Wednesday will be a Minecraft stream. Thursday will be a 7 Days to Die stream, and then you may be subjected to another art stream. Who knows? Spencer,
Yes. So
your stream schedule.
yes, my stream schedule is normally Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 o'clock until about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, or Saturdays, depending on whenever it is, or if I decide to do something Monday or Thursday randomly, who knows? It's always good.